University of Arizona and study communications. Please join me in welcoming Antonio Coronado.
Good evening, everyone. Parents, administrators, faculty, alumni, friends, and more importantly, class of 2014. I could stand here tonight and talk to you all about the candy land that awaits us on the other side of tonight. I could talk about the rainbows and gumdrops that line the streets every morning from here on out. I could even mention the tricks and the glamour that await us, that beckon for us, some in a matter of hours. But I was asked to speak on our futures, not in ideals nor images. The road ahead of us has never been more treacherous. For some, that voyage has already begun. From this point onward, our lives will be in our own hands. We will forge our own path, carve from the opportunities of this life and existence for ourselves. Scary, isn't it? To have to leave the nest after so many years of dependence, knowing we either fly or fail. Truthfully, I hope every single one of us fails. Now, bear with me. Each and every one of us is going to face adversity in life. That's simply the nature of the game. It is how we choose to respond, rather, how we choose to react, that defines us and our character. As one Robert Kennedy once said, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Like Edison and his persistent, relentless fabrication of the light bulb, it was only after constant failure that perfection could be attained. Oftentimes, too, it is from our failures that we learn the most. While I'm not the most spiritual, I'd like to believe that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes in life, I think we have to be told no, so that we can in turn tell ourselves, yes, I can. And so it is in this regard that I earnestly hope each and every one of us faces adversity, to grow, to evolve, and more importantly, to transcend, to rise above. We carry with us a particular duty, not so much a burden as it is a task at hand, to repay those that have given us all we could have ever asked for in our times of peril and need. Faith. We owe it to those that believed in us to fulfill our dreams and live our lives to the fullest. And while, yes, there will be times where our very foundations will be tested, where our beams and walls will tremble, where the mortar will crumble beneath our feet without the slightest hint otherwise, it is our task to carry on, to rise to the occasion. We owe it to those that believed in us to do so. We owe it to our teachers, to that instructor that believed in you, to that elective class that helped make us who we are, to our parents for being there alongside us, pushing us to even reach this night after years of what often seemed like impossible efforts, to Mr. Rother and the entirety of the Chandler High School staff for believing in us and for, more importantly, giving us a place where we could learn, a wolf den we could call home. We owe it to Mr. L, to Riley Peterson, to Alyssa Michelle, to Elena Stephenson, and to the countless others that have entered our lives, that have shaped us, molded us into the people that we proudly are on this night. We owe it to all of them to reach out, to dream big, to go out there into the world, to grasp hold of the stars and to soar. Because in our hearts, we know that each and every one of us on this field is capable, if not ready, to do so. And so, for all those joining us tonight, it is with great pleasure that I stand before you and present the future of this world. The doctors of tomorrow, the artists yet discovered, the biologists, business owners, chefs, athletes, teachers, the politicians, and the workers of a new age. Tonight, I stand before much more than 800-some teenagers. No, tonight, I have the honor of presenting to the world the Chandler High School graduating class of 2014. Thank you.